Hey, what's going on, guys? If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the deck blade engagement cable on a Cub Cadet XT1. So, like I said, right over here, that you engage the blades, that cable assembly. Here's a brand new one. Customer brought it to me. They tried to do it, got it halfway apart, couldn't figure it out. So now we're going to take the customer's mower, replace it with the new one, and get the old one out the rest of the way, and put it all back together for them. Like I said, this is a Cub Cadet. It's a model XT1. And this, I believe it's like a 2019. So yeah. 1 second, let me get a light and I'll show you, I believe, where he got to and stopped before he gave up. So yeah, like I said, it's still hooked on the rear end somewhere down in there. I think I know where it's at. So these are common. They're the same on your Craftsmans, they're MTDs, Cub Cadets, all of them. So 1 second, let me get a light and I'll show you down in there where it's at. Alright guys, right down inside there, that cable assembly right there goes right there. And around the other side of that relay right there is a bolt. It's a 10 millimeter. I know it might look hard to get to because it's up in there like that. It's not at all. All you need is an adjustable ratchet wrench, preferably with a flex head. Let me get one here. Get y'all set back up here so you can watch. Alright, let me get them and I'll show y'all what they look like. Alright guys, this is what I mean when I say a flex head ratchet. And it's a ratcheting ratchet. I said, it's a ratcheting ratchet. But this is a flex head ratchet. And then this is just a standard, open or double-ended box end ratchet. 10 on one side, 11 on the other. We're going to get down in there, preferably with this flex head ratchet, because you can bend it, pop that bolt out, and we'll be right back with you. I mean, I don't think y'all want to sit there and look at my back while I'm reaching up in there to do it. But, you know what? Some of the videos, some of the comments I've been saying, hey, show us. Okay, so I have no problem doing that. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have to come right where this tripod's at. Love it, hate it when somebody else brings their junk. You're like, oh, I can't get it. So, man, that is in a tight spot, ain't it? Almost need to take the seat off so I can get in front of it. Okay, nope, it's not 10 millimeter, it's an 8 millimeter. That is one small bolt head. So no big deal. So I'm looking to see this. Let's see this bracket of some of the guns. Don't you hate it when that happens? Tell you what, let me pause it and pop it out. I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, what we're doing here is we're trying to get up in there to that bolt assembly that I showed you just a minute ago. We're trying to get that bolt out without taking the back half of the tractor off. Because we definitely don't want to do that, because you know that's a whole different can of worms. So I'm trying to get up in there and then get that bolt head out. Alright guys, we just about got this bolt assembly out here. I'll turn it back on and show you all. It's in a very tricky spot. What took so long was getting it to break loose. Like from the factory, I'm sure because of where it's located, they probably put some type of thread locker on there. Not to mention, it's upside down, so that doesn't make it easy either. Almost. All right, there we go guys. There's the bolt right there. You can see a nice little groove in there where this cable's been riding on it. And that's it. Here's his old one. And the old one is actually right there on that propane torch cart. And there's the brand new one. We're going to compare them here and see how stretched out it is. Let me see if I can get a screw and I'll show y'all here in this on this cable assembly how much further this old one actually is stretched out compared to the new one. You know, it's not a lot, but you know what, at the end of the day, a half inch is a half inch, and that's all it's going to take. See if I can show you here with them hanging. Yeah, you can see it there. Got the cable assembly, got them held up here in my hand. You know, running on, holding them level, and as you can see here on the springs, you can see right there, the old one's right here. Here's the new one. You know, you got about a half inch difference there, and the whole thing, you know, that, and not to mention the spring, I'm sure is stretched, but that'll make a big difference, and that's the whole problem with his deck assembly. He thought it was the belt, and he had me put a belt on it. I said, you see it on the channel on the other video, and you know, I told him, I said, I don't think it's your belt. I said, but that is the cheapest route. So put a belt on it. Sure enough, it engaged and it worked pretty good for a little bit. Then it started slipping again to where he'd engage it, and the blades wouldn't stay engaged because the cable assembly was stretched out. Alright, well, let's get this new one, get this eye bolt stuck back in place, and we'll be right back with you. Alrighty guys, we got the new one cable assembly mounted up in there. Now we're going to take and mount it to the rest of the mower. All the bracket assemblies that it goes through. So there's a part right down here on the bottom it goes through. I'm going to show you all that and we'll get it mounted. Alright guys, like I said, there's an opening right here on the side where this bracket pops through it. And like I said, he took it all apart, but customer did, and I'm figuring out how it goes to put it all back together. 1 second, because we actually have a Craftsman right outside the door there that we're using for a reference, because it's the exact same. You know, both made by MTD. I gotta see how this cable assembly goes. Like I said, the customer brought it to me, and I didn't take it apart. Alright guys, let's get to that bracket hole assembly right there. Gotta love it when somebody brings you something that, you know, there we go. They tore apart on you, and they bring it to you, and they're like, hey, fix this. 1 second, let me get a creeper here and get a light, and we'll get the underside on the deck assembly. I'm not sure if y'all can see up under there or not, but that deck assembly hooks to a bracket right up underneath there. And here, you know what, I'll show y'all where it's at here. So yeah, well, the whole problem with this mower is I didn't take the damn thing apart. No big deal. Just means I get more money. There's a clip that goes right in there on it bracket. Pop it through there. It's those newer style cotter pins. We'll get it popped on. Actually, let me pull it out so I can look at it. Excuse me. One second, let me bend a little tabs on this to pop it in there. bumper. Switch. You fucking bitch. Alright guys, I didn't even realize y'all were still going there. Well, we got the deck belt up under there. Now we just have to hook it onto the pulley assembly. He's got this old belt wrapped up around this deck assembly. Yeah, he tore it all up. Good night. Let me get this belt assembly fixed and I'll be right back with y'all. Alright guys, we got that fixed. Now we're going to put a battery back in. So he took it all apart. Luckily, I know how it all goes. I just got to find what to do with this cable. Where is his? Let's see. Okay. Sorry, look at that. Whoops. This goes the other way. get this battery hooked up. There you go, guys. Got it all back together here. Actually, let me turn this thing straight here. And that is how you replace a gauge, or I mean a deck belt. Excuse me. That is how you replace a mower deck cable assembly on a Cub Cadet XT1. Like I said, this one was stretched out down here at the spring assembly part. And unfortunately, you can't buy just the end and re-weld a new slug onto it. So you got to order the whole thing from the manufacturer. And looking at the end of it there, see it was boogered up. Alright, well, hopefully y'all found this video useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please share the video. And if you're not subscribed to the channel already, please do so. Y'all have a great day.